Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, 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 hey. Well, howdy, folks. I just thought I'd say hi. I'm just sitting here outside of Uniqlo. The one little, two little, three little chitlins are getting some new clothes for their upcoming new school year. And I thought, you know, I used to go in there rummaging around, trying to help them find stuff. I'm just at that point where I don't want to go inside stores looking for girls' clothes anymore. So it's best for me to sit here and shut my mouth, because if I go in there, we're going to be buying whatever we buy in about 5 minutes. It's the worst thing in the world you could ever do, bring a man inside of a department store or a clothing store with a bunch of girls. I've got 5 girls here who are buying clothes, and I've been sitting here for an hour. And I guarantee you, if I was in there, I would have been sitting, and we would have been out of there in maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So this is my new technique, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to it. When you're dealing with girls and you're dealing with clothes and trying on clothes, just find a place to sit, get occupied, read a book, and keep your mouth shut. But I wasn't in the mood to keep my mouth shut. I've been doing a lot of reading and researching the last weeks. And so rather than keep my mouth shut, I thought, hey, I will go on and say hi. So hi. I want to say a special shout out to Big Kevin. Big Kevin did a live stream around the property where he actually read comments for the first time. Normally he doesn't do that because of the glare. And he's out there mowing and he's out there doing all kinds of work. I want to say a special shout out to him. He looks better than I've seen him. He looks younger and younger. Doing some hard work, getting some exercise and some fresh air is a great way to reverse in the opposite direction. Speaking of a man aging in the opposite direction, there he is, the man who put out the amazing video called The Unsung Heroes, Mr. Tim Dizziak. Tim, I think you must have a bug inside of our place, because one of the books we're working on, I am not joking, I'm 100% serious, and we were thinking of pitching this and actually contacting Vice Ganda and Sarah Geronimo. We put out the outline already. We haven't finished the book, but we're working on it, called Unsung Heroes of the Philippines. I kid you not. And April was getting and gathering all of the phone numbers and email for all the people in the book, because we were going to contact them. It's nice if you can get a celebrity endorsement of your book. That's really nice. And right as we're gathering the information, we see a notification that says Tim Dizziak, Unsung Heroes. Now, what's the odds of that? What is the odds of that? It's got to be 1,000,000 to 1. So I want to let you know that the idea for the book actually started a year ago, where I sketched out the names and did some research, and Vice Ganda is in that book, because Vice Ganda does a lot of stuff for people that most people don't know about. Coco Martin is another one. And there's quite a few of them in there. There might be some overlap, so I just wanted to let you know that we're both on the same wavelength, but I'm not plagiarizing your stuff, I promise. But good job on the videos, man. Your videos are just killing it. Every day, things are getting better. Go. Well, okay, so with that long, rambling answer, hopefully you're doing awesome. I heard somebody say that it was 41 degrees over there, and I'm like, I was thinking of going back to the Philippines soon, but I think I'm going to wait for it to cool down a bit. Yeah, we must be thinking alike because I've never seen anything like that before. And the fact that you used the title and had some of the same characters, I thought that was amazing. I just want to give you tremendous kudos for your content. You're actually a content creator. You're making content that is valuable. So we hope that you never stop doing that. I know April and Honeyco watched it, and they saw the headline before me, and they said the same thing. They said, Tim must be listening in on our conversations. Of course, that's not possible, but it's funny. Yeah, I'm just here, Tim, because I'm waiting for them to get finished because, like I said at the beginning, I don't want to jump in there and if I get in there and start picking stuff out, I'll be in and out in 3 minutes, and they need an hour to try everything on. And I don't have the patience. It's not easy to do good content. And you know what happens in the genre, and it's really irritating? We always praise the people who just do drama, who want to create controversy and drama. And what we should be doing is honoring real content that you can use. When I listen to your content, or when I got out of the Philippines, I got sick of it, I got tired of living there temporarily, and then when I started researching the unsung heroes, like Coco Martin, like Vice Ganda, and others, plus some of the historical figures, the lady that did the bamboo incubator. There's so many people throughout the history of the Philippines. So when I see your content, you know what it does? It makes me want to go back and explore the Philippines. I went to the Aita villages in Subic and in Clark. I played basketball with the Aitas before and the Igorots in areas that, they said I was the first white man to ever go into that place. So when I hear it and I read it and I see the videos, it makes me want to go back and research. I didn't know about the Aitas form of writing on bamboo sticks before. I didn't know about their amazing watersheds that they created for rice terraces. Once you learn this stuff and once you see about these unsung heroes, it makes you appreciate it again. And maybe you say, because I believe firmly that if you're starting to get negative and your Philippine quotient is filled to the brim, that you should leave rather than spend the time there bitching. And I found myself being a little bitchy, and so that's why I decided to move somewhere else. But we might come back at some point, and if we do, we're going to spend our time appreciating and researching the history, and I've tried to do this, the geology, the geography. Doing a lot of research on the geology of the Philippines, which has a lot of amazing things. Oh, here is Wari.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I was on live.
I'm live. You're welcome.
Okay, so basically, they each got a shirt with open over. I can't exactly wear my shirt because it's packaged in a way that
It's okay.
I can rip it open.
Are they at the check stand? Okay. All right. So is it fun? It's fun not having me in there hurrying you, huh?
Yeah,
Hustling you.
that's true.
How was the food?
It was great. We had, I'm gonna say this out loud now, but the soup that we had is actually intestine soup, but they love it.
Ew.
You guys ate all of it. It's great. I had pork feet intestine.
Hold on 1 second here. That's awesome, Tim. I'm glad that you're keeping yourself busy. You know, I think that's the battle, right? I mean, I think when people start to get lash out and attack and do all the things they do, it's because they're bored. They have nothing to do, and so staying busy and staying active, keeping our minds engaged. That's the battle right there. I'm happy to hear it. Welcome, all 50 in the house. I saw there was a big live stream last night with Ricky, Ace, Bachelor, Our Philippines, can't remember, and Doc M from Dubai, having their little battles with Mad Matt. I don't know what to think on those things. It seems like, again, not a lot going on there. They probably have more in common than they think. I've been friends with Ricky for a long time, and I'm on friendly terms with Matt. I think it'd be great if they just met each other and talked it out. You know, it's better just to talk to a person personally and privately than to get all upset. So was this a good choice, or do you wish you would have gone to H&M?
Good choice. And there they are.
And there they are.
There he is. Well,
Okay, so where is Honeycutt? Welcome everybody. I don't have my gimbal here, so it's going to be a little shaky. We're just here buying clothes. School's about to start next week. I think it's on Tuesday or Wednesday. And we're buying school supplies and we're buying some clothes here in Central Pattaya. Yeah. No. Yes, Tim. Come here. Say hi to Tim Dizziak. Can you say Mr. Dizziak? Can you say Mr. Dizziak? Mr. Dizziak. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. Tim Dizziak says hi to the family, and they're saying hi back to Tim. Okay, we're going to walk out now. Is that the ground is over there? Okay, I'm going to try to do this without shaking here. Yeah, there's too much shaking. I apologize. Apologize up front. Oh, Cinnabon. That's not good for people like me. Tim could afford to eat it because he's skinny, but not good for people like me. Nothing will fatten you up faster than a good old Cinnabon. So this is the Central Pattaya Mall. We show this. We've shown this many times. We'll just walk on out here. Looks like it's about to rain. Or as Christopher Robin would say, ta-ta, looks like rain. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Once I switch to the gimbal, it's not good to go out like this because I look back at some of my old lives and oh my gosh, shaking like a leaf. There we are. I just saw what looked like a flash of lightning. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, folks. Thank you, Mr. Dizziak, for stopping by. Nice chatting with you. And we will catch you next time. Just wanted to talk to some people in the community like Mr. Dizziak, because I had that free time there waiting for women to shop. All right, everybody. We'll catch you next time.